Vegas and we're here fitness by the pool time, which means we can multitask whether your kids or your beloved partner is hanging out, maybe doing some gambling, swimming, getting some exercise in. The twist can lead into some pretty good arm balances, which do increase confidence, courage, and it's a great way to detoxify the organs and open the hips. So I want to get as much into the twist as I can, all my organs to the opposite side of the legs. Then I ground both hands down, make sure I press through the knuckles, lift up through the wrists, and then just shift forward. When my weight comes forward onto the arms, I can stay here, or I can straighten my arms and extend the legs. Make sure you do at least 5 breaths. Everything is mindful, breathing. Back to your center. Switch to the other side. We'll do this a little faster. Twist. Hi. And you wave with your feet. And you feel the blood going into your hips, your organs. And then you eat a nice meal. Okay, so this is one of my favorite postures that's underestimated, Upita Vishta Konasana. And it both lengthens the legs, the hamstrings, elongates, but also the torso. And you want to just start with straight legs, toes going straight up towards the sky, and grounded sit bones. Always making sure you're on the 4 corners of your sit bones. And then you can lengthen forward for a few breaths. But what I really like is the side to side. So we're gonna move to the right, and then start by twisting, bringing your hand to the opposite side of the leg. Twisting the organs, folding. Spend about 5 breaths there. Lengthening as you inhale and strengthening as you exhale. Woo! And then I'm going to go to the side, so I'm going to elongate the other way. Hand will just come directly over the ear. And then I'm going to reverse by bringing this hand above me and maybe to the thigh. And then help the stretch along with this hand. Getting into the neck. Woo! Stay here for all day. So one of my areas that I actually love to get lazy on is the core, is the stomach. I think a lot of us can relate to that. But even if you're just hanging out and doing nothing, you can actually disguise your time with core connection. So as I exhale, I can draw my belly in towards my spine and just kind of feel a contraction as I inhale, soften. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, soften. So no one knows you're doing anything. If you want to take it to the next level, there's a pose that is good for the psoas. You can actually just bend your leg, keep your height, and just draw your belly in. You might actually want to straighten your legs, or just put your hands out in front of you. And just hang out, balance, and breathe. And then you can bend your knees in, hug your knees towards your chest, press your hands into the floor. And this is actually an excellent thing to practice in the water because you're weightless. So when I'm in the water, I can do this really easily, where I just pick up, and then you could actually pick up here too. Pick up. 2 of my favorite poses really go together, and they all stack upon each other. These postures. I want to start with down dog. It starts actually with child's pose, making sure that your back is long and you start to feel the connection from the cups of your hands up through your arms and shoulders. That's a place that gets disconnected for me. And then all the way into the hips. So you can bend your knees and kind of open the feet. And this might be a pose for you. If that's even hard, you could go further forward and just rest the head. So this pose is really what builds into handstands. But if you ever want to do handstands, the posture to practice a lot, like thousands of times, is downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, you want your head to be even in between your shoulders. And as difficult as it is, you want to try to activate evenly through the hands. A lot of people dip into down dog, like right here. That's not what we want. We want to strengthen our upper body, and then suck our energy up from our hands all the way to our hips. You see that I'm not collapsing in my spine like that. Instead, I'm drawing energy all the way from my hands to my hips. As I build energy from my hands to my hips, I focus on a spot on the ground. I draw my shoulders into the ground so I really melt and support my whole body with my shoulders. Then I bring one leg up. So there we go. There were 10 moves by the pool that you too can do to make you stronger, longer, and more connected, and help support and balance you in your life or whatever else you're doing. Don't wait, don't hesitate. You can be and are great. See you later.